Have you ever looked around at your team and just had that feeling that maybe they're just going through the motions? It's a huge challenge for any manager, right? How do you turn simple presence into actual high-level performance? Well, today we're going to dive right into that.
So let's be honest for a second. Is your team just ticking the clock? You see them there? They're putting in the hours. But are you really seeing the drive, the commitment, the results you know they're capable of? If that little seed of doubt has ever crossed your mind, trust me, you are definitely not alone. And this all leads to what we can call the 40-hour paradox. It's this frustrating idea that just because someone is at work 40 hours a week, it doesn't automatically mean you're getting 40 hours of productive, committed work. It's a major source of friction in so many workplaces. To put it simply, it's when being there just isn't enough. Your team is physically present, but their output, their efficiency, it just doesn't line up with the time they're putting in. And as you can imagine, that can cause some pretty significant problems down the line. And you know, the crazy part is how this whole thing often gets started. It's usually not some big company-wide issue at first. Nope, it's often just a tiny spark from one person with a negative attitude that starts to catch on. And if you don't stamp out that spark, that negativity can spread like wildfire. Before you know it, productivity tanks, motivation just vanishes, people start calling in sick more often, and trust completely erodes. You're left with a team culture that's actively working against everything you're trying to build. But what if you could completely flip that script? What if you could take that low motivation and turn it into rock-solid commitment? Transform that negative vibe into a positive powerhouse team. This isn't just a nice idea, it's the goal. And the key to making that happen is a really targeted, practical approach. This isn't about fluffy, generic advice you can find anywhere. We're talking about a specific solution built for a very specific problem. Because think about it, a truly successful program is never one size fits all. It has to be tailor-made. Take this for example, a program designed specifically for courier and postman staff. It gets right to the heart of the unique challenges and pressures they face every single day. So any program that's worth its salt is going to focus on 3 core objectives. 1, boosting actual productivity and efficiency. 2, seriously ramping up motivation and commitment. And 3, building a deep understanding of why integrity and ethics are so important. These 3 pillars directly attack all the problems we just talked about. Now, to see how this actually works, let's look at a model that's structured as an intense, 2-day journey. It's designed to methodically shift not just what people do, but how they think. Okay, so day 1 is all about laying a super strong foundation. We start by getting everyone on the same page about what productivity even means. Then we get into real, tangible strategies for efficiency. But here's the magic. We then connect personal values to company goals. That's how you create real commitment and a sense of we're all in this together. Then on day 2, we take that foundation and start building. It all starts with gratitude and accountability, which then helps build the trust you need for amazing collaboration. From there, we connect personal integrity directly to business results, like customer loyalty. And finally, it all comes together with a personal pledge to action, so every single person feels empowered to be part of the change. And I want to be super clear about this. This is not a boring lecture where everyone just sits and listens. No way. This is an active, engaging experience. It's built on one simple principle. You learn best by doing. So we use a whole toolbox of interactive methods. We're talking practical case studies, real-world role-playing, group discussions, and even some fun gamification. It's all designed to make sure these ideas don't just go in one ear and out the other. They stick. So when you think about something like this, please don't just see it as a 2-day workshop. See it for what it is, a powerful, strategic investment in the culture, the productivity, and the entire future of your team. But how do you actually measure the impact of an investment like that? Well, it all comes down to a full 360-degree approach. What that means is the learning doesn't just stop when the training is over. The real proof is measured over the next 3 to 6 months with ongoing assessment from supervisors. This builds in accountability and makes sure the change is real, and more importantly, that it lasts. And at the end of the day, this is about so much more than just having a happier team. As the source material puts it so well, strong ethics and integrity directly fuel your operational effectiveness and your customer loyalty. And that hits the bottom line. So, the final question really is for you. Are you ready to finally solve that 40-hour paradox? Are you ready to stop watching the clock and start unleashing the incredible, untapped potential
that you know is sitting right there in your team?